satellite campaign for this Ariane 5 launch with Alia-3 and SES-14 as our passengers started about 8 weeks ago. The Alia-3 campaign started with an extensive electrical test campaign and the pressurization tests on the propulsion system. After the preparation phase, the Alia-3 satellite was transferred to the fueling hall, where the satellite was filled with the bipropellants MON and MMH. After a smooth fueling phase, the satellite was prepared in its flight configuration. The SES-14 campaign started with a fit check and a complete electrical checkout of the satellite. Specific for the SES-14 mission is a scientific payload called GOLD, which will be operated next to the main telecommunication mission. This payload has some stringent cleanliness requirements, which introduce some interesting challenges throughout the launch campaign. The fueling of the SES-14 satellite was performed in the first days of 2018, and the spacecraft was finalized shortly after to enter the combined operations phase. The launch vehicle campaign has started on the 27th of November with the unpacking, the erection and the integration of the cryogenic main stage in the launcher integration building. The solid rocket boosters and the upper cryogenic stage were integrated in the following days, and the complete launcher assembly and testing were finalized on the 19th of December. The launcher activities were put on hold during the Christmas break, and the launch vehicle was transferred to the final assembly building on the 8th of January. With both satellites and the launch vehicle finalized, the combined operations phase of the launch campaign was started. Both satellites were integrated on their launch adapter and were transferred to the BAF building. Upon arrival, the upper passenger SES-14 was integrated onto the CILDA structure, which allows a dual launch configuration on an Ariane 5 rocket. The following day, the fairing was integrated over the SES-14 satellite, which completed the upper composite integration. The Alia-3 satellite was subsequently integrated onto the launch vehicle, and the launcher upper part was finalized by integrating the upper composite, including the SES-14 spacecraft, over its co-passenger onto the launcher. We are now entering the final phase of this launch campaign, and I would like to thank all the involved teams that have worked very hard over the last 2 months to bring us to this point. The launch vehicle has been cleared for the transfer to the launch pad, and we are ready to enter the final chronology. VA241 is ready for launch.